Hi guys, Miss Solomon here, founder of thedatingtruth.com. I want to talk to you about something incredibly important in dating that I think goes unmentioned when it comes to dating advice, and that is your personal energy. A lot of us feel like we can cover up so well how we feel about ourselves. We can spend the day telling ourselves that we're ugly and stupid and a failure, not successful. We can have so much negative self-talk about ourselves, but we think when we meet somebody, they don't know, they don't hear our thoughts, and so they have no idea how we feel about ourselves, and that is not true. There are three ways that we communicate: language, body language, and energy. And your energy tells somebody how you feel about yourself, and that is the attitude that they're going to adopt. The thing that you have to understand about your energy is that people cannot interpret it. They just know that they feel good, or they feel bad, or they feel hesitant, or they feel mistrust when you're around. And if you really don't feel good about yourself, you might think that you are hiding that or masking that, or you've totally fooled your audience when you meet somebody new, but that's not true. What they feel when you come around is an incongruence between how you're acting and what you're saying and how you truly feel. And that can make them mistrust you. It can make them feel uneasy around you. It can actually make them put their guard up because they cannot interpret or explain why they're feeling this energy. They just feel it and they know that it doesn't feel good. Even if you seem to be having a very good rapport, what's actually happening is they're covering up the fact that they can't explain what they feel, but they don't feel good or they don't feel at ease. And that's something that's super important when it comes to your personal energy. So what you want to do about it is make sure that you're pumping yourself up and you're giving yourself positive self-talk, and you're really being your own hype man or hype woman when you're going out to meet people, because we think that we can totally hide how we feel about ourselves, and we can't. That energy is being transferred whether you know it or not. The only thing that's happening is that the person getting it can't explain what it means. They just can't interpret what it means, but they just translate it as, I don't really like that person. You know that you're using excuses in your life. You know there are things that you hate, and people will adopt your attitude about you. That's the most important thing to understand about your energy, is that people will adopt the attitude that you have. They just won't be able to explain it. I mean, maybe you can say, well, I had a terrible childhood, or I didn't get my dream job, or I don't have enough money. That's why I don't like myself, or I don't like my body, or, you know, all these circumstances make me not like me. And you think that that's a perfectly good excuse to mistreat yourself. Well, somebody is going to feel that same energy, and they're not going to know that. They're not going to know about your childhood, your jobs, your dreams, your ambitions. They're not going to know about your status in life. All they're going to know is, I don't really care for this person. I don't really feel that comfortable about this person. They're just going to get a meh kind of feeling around you because your energy is telling them this person's not that great. We want to convince a stranger to feel better about us than we feel about ourselves. How's that possible? So the only way that you're going to get a better reaction from people, and you're going to get more people interested in you, is if you work on your personal energy and you work on your personal self-talk, and you make sure that you're keeping it positive before you go out and start meeting more people. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you can follow me on Twitter at The Dating Truth.